Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. We are back on another episode of Let's Build Springfield, episode 31. Last episode, we built one of the tubes. It did turn out that I just copied and pasted the whole lot, and the server was fabulous. Absolutely fantastic. It done it with no lag, which I was really surprised about. 75,000 blocks is a lot of blocks, and it done it fine, absolutely no problem. I put a new smoke on the top, slightly different, same technique. I just done it by hand again. I did notice in the distance there. Oops, I might have done it again. I know I done that in the distance, so. And I've got a black dot over there, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really do much, I suppose. Oops. There we go. And yeah, so I'm very pleased that we've got both of them in. There's a couple of things that I would really like to do today. The first one is I want to unbound that, and I want to brush, grass, probably one. Oops. Brush, cylinder we want. Sorry. Cylinder. No, sphere. Is this how I do it? I've forgotten. There we go. Okay, so now what I want to do is I actually, maybe we should have gone a little bit more. Slash none. 3. There we go. So we got a bit of a bigger one. Now obviously the grass, as you can see, the grass is on all levels. The grass that's on all levels will eventually die back to dirt, so we don't really need to worry about that too much. But what we're doing is I'm just terraforming up the bank here. I know we should really move it back a little bit, but that's okay. We'll terraform this back a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of a bank because the waste tubes, the waste pipes that come out into the river, I want to have actually coming out of land, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to terraform a little bit. Not too much here. It's a little bit rough. This will be cleaned up at some point. But just to get something started. An idea started. We're just going to start with something like this. Let's just smooth it off on the back here. A little bit. Just a touch. It's really great. The range on this brush is crazy. Okay, there we go. We can smooth it off at a later point. But for the moment, what we're going to do is let's grab some stone. And, right, this is going to be tricky to get the lava. Because, obviously, as soon as the lava hits the water, it's going to make, what's it going to make? Running, it's probably going to make stone, isn't it? Smooth stone, running. Yeah, what is it? I can't remember now. I can't remember what way around it is. Let's get some grass as well. Oops. I just lost the grass. Where'd the grass go? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I've had a fantastic start to my day, so I'm in a very, very happy mood, which hopefully you guys are as well. And if you're not, I'm hoping very much that you will be shortly. Because when you're happy, I'm happy. And I hope that when I'm happy, it makes you happy. Otherwise, I'm not doing a very good job, am I? Okay, so what we're doing is we're just getting the start of one of the waste pipes here. I don't know how many we want to do. Probably maybe 2. But we'll start off with this one. Okay, so this pipe's going to come out 1 block further. So we get it further out than the dirt. It's a nice big pipe, which is nice. Yeah. I like that. And then what we're going to do is let's just grab some black wool. Make it daytime. Let's grab some black wool. I'm going to put the black wool just a few blocks back here to give the illusion of depth. So it looks like it goes back a lot further than it does. It looks like it goes right back into darkness. And now the lava. Okay, if we get some of the lava, we probably just, what is the difference? Still lava source. Let's just grab some lava source. But if we drop it down straight into this, we're going to have a bad day. What I'm also going to do is I'm actually going to layer this up so it looks like there's more lava coming out than there actually is. I shall show you that in a minute. So the lava's going to fall down here. If we grab maybe some blue wool, it'll look like water. Yeah, it sort of looks like water. Let's do it over here. And for the moment, I'm just going to play it safe. Yeah, will it fall? It shouldn't. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's going to fall wider. Lava always falls wider. And I don't want it to fall too wide that we end up making a load of stone, because that's just annoying to clean up, isn't it? Okay, so go like this, and then in the middle here, I'm just going to fill up with blocks, so then we can just take the middle blocks away. Give it a chance. Give me a second. Aha. Like that. And then if we put the lava in here. Where's my lava? Aha. It's falling. It looks like it's full of toxic waste pouring out into the river. I like that. I like that. And then we'll just make these ones source blocks. Or should we make them blue wool? You could probably make these ones blue wool now that we know it's not going wider. It usually goes wider when I play with lava. I usually end up in a very bad situation. But let's get as little blue wool as possible, because it doesn't blend in too nicely. But I think that works out well. Yeah. So we've got the tube of toxic waste flowing out of the pipe. Really, really cool. Be cool if we could get the three-eyed fish, but I don't think that's possible, unfortunately. Okay, let's come on the other side here. Let's speed myself up. Speed 3. There we go. Okay, so now on this side, I'm going to do something that is in the episodes, but I think it only sort of happens once in the episode, but you can get it on the Simpsons Tapped Out game, and it's the big orange pipe. What is it, like a tank? Big orange tank that Homer climbs up in order to save the power plant from a huge meltdown when he's in his Momo suit. I think maybe some of you will remember that, at least. If you haven't, if you've never seen that episode, then you really, really should, because it's probably one of my favorite episodes. Something I do want to ask, though, right? Everybody has one, okay? And it's your least favorite Simpsons episode. I was talking to someone, a subscriber in the comments section, quite a few episodes ago now, about it. And I have one for The Simpsons and Family Guy and American Dad, and I could probably think of one for Family Guy if I wanted to. I don't watch too much Family Guy, but for me, there are a few Simpsons episodes that I just see way too often. And because I see them so often, I really dislike that episode now. And I think one of them is, I think it's two real main ones. One of them is the one where Bart goes into I can't remember whose basement it is, but it goes into someone's basement and meets the older girl who likes how Bart's a bit of a bad boy. And they end up getting into a lot of trouble, and she ends up dating Jimbo Jones, one of the bullies, and it sort of lets Bart down. Trouble is, it's a good episode. It's an old episode, but I've seen it so much that I just don't like the episode anymore. It's a bit of a sad situation. Yeah, there it is. There's the big black molehill over there. The other one is one of the Halloween episodes, one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes, where Mr. Burns is basically like Dracula, and he's in his big red sort of cape, and he's trying to kill pretty much all of the Simpsons characters, or the Simpsons family, so he can drink their blood, and they have to end up spiking him, or what is it? No, it's not spiking. How do you kill a vampire? Like spear straight through the heart with like a little wooden stick when they're sleeping, and they end up doing that, and Mr. Burns wrinkles up into like a dead prune, and it's quite funny. But again, I've just seen it so often that I just don't like watching it anymore. It's just one of the episodes that I just don't like to watch. This Family Guy one now, I don't know how many of you guys watch Family Guy. I know, no, not Family Guy, American Dad, sorry. I know a lot of you watch Family Guy. I don't know how many of you watch American Dad. Out of the two, now this is going to maybe upset a fair few people. Out of the two, I probably prefer American Dad over Family Guy. I find it a little bit more funny. I know that's gonna, a lot of you are gonna be like, oh, how dare you? I know, how dare me. It's just my own opinion, but there is one of those episodes that just seems to be on TV all the time, and it's the one where they're making the DeLorean, and Stan and his son are going across the country to try and find like the door and the doorknob to the DeLorean. Again, when I'm talking about it, it's a good episode. I really enjoy the episode. It's at least a good episode to complain about, I suppose. But it's always on TV. I must have seen that episode on TV at least 7 times, and I don't watch too much TV. I get the majority of my entertainment is from YouTube, so I don't watch an awful lot of TV. But when I do, it just always seems to be that episode, and it drives me absolutely insane. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're making a makeshift ladder. Okay, so it's going to come up here and up here. Now, is this going to work? I would like to have... That isn't going to work, is it? No. 1 minute. Let's retry this. We've got to get it in the right spot to be able to put the horizontal ones on, you see, as well. In fact, should we start with the horizontal ones? Probably. Probably should start with the horizontal ones. So let's come up here. What we want to do is we want to put like this. Like this. What are we doing? On the bottom of the block? Yeah. Bottom of all the blocks. Like that. And then up either side... Up either side. We can either do it on the inside of the block, which would be like that, or the outside of the block, oops, which makes the ladder a little bit wider. I think that's probably better. And then we get like a... It's not a usable ladder, but I think it's going to look better than if we use a normal ladder on here. Yeah, like that. And then, I'm just looking on the picture. There's a couple of valves that we need to put in first. We've got the valve, obviously the main valve on the top. Is there no middle point? Did I really build this without a middle point? Is that the middle point? Yeah, that's the middle point. Phew, thank God. How are we going to do this? If we maybe put this down, and then let's get a crafting table and a saw. So yeah, if you guys have one of those episodes... let me know. I'll be very, very interested to hear if you have one of those episodes that just get on your nerves. There's nothing wrong with the episode. It just gets on your nerves. I'll be very interested to hear. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, put that there, and now we've got a little valve. Is that good? Or do we just do that? That's probably better. One on the side here as well. Not that we can see that. Is there another orange? There is. Orange clay. Oh, does this actually look better than the wool? Probably. That probably does look better. Okay, let's just change all of this. Doesn't take too long with with World Edit, fortunately. Something like this. There to there. What ID was this block? 1591. Replace wool orange with 1591. There we go. That looks much better. Yeah, I like that. That was a good choice. Lucky we spotted that early. But I do like the wool orange valves because then we can really see them. You can really see the difference. So along the top here, I'm just turning my head. If my voice changes, it's because I'm looking at my other monitor. I'm trying not to make it sound terribly different. So if we do this, oh yeah, we can even do the ladder as we go, which is really nice. So we want another one in there, and then we want to build. Oops, no. We want to build this across the top here. Like that. And as soon as we get one in, it makes it a lot easier. There we go. This comes across the top here, and then back down the other side. Let me do that. I'm going to save some time, and I should be right back. Okay, so the ladder now goes across the top. Apart from that, off the top of my head, I haven't got an image of the exact episode in front of me, but I can't remember for the life of me how it stood. Like, what blocks it was that, or you know, what sort of material it was made out of to hold this up. So we're going to have to... oops. Undo. Oh no. Redo. Let's get this iron one out. I don't want to end up placing a huge blob of something that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, we're going to have to sort of make up a base by ourselves here. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's do one there. One there. Like this. Yeah, just like that. I think that really works. So I think we're going to keep with that. That's the tube. He goes down. He gets stuck in there. His fat belly stops the plant from exploding. And it's a win all round. What on earth has happened here? That's a very strange lighting glitch. I fixed it. Update light. There we go. Okay, I'm chuffed with that. There is a couple of other things that I would really like to do today. Purple. Purple. Okay, that one or that one? This one's the close to the actual color that we want. And this, I don't know what on earth these are. Can you believe it? Believe it or not, guys, I am not actually a nuclear scientist. I know it's gonna absolutely blow your mind, but but I don't know my way around I don't know my way around a nuclear power plant. So I'm afraid when it comes to what all the bits are, I'm guessing. You guys might not believe that. You guys might think, you know what, AJ's so smart, he should know everything. I should know everything. Where's like a middle point here? Or a rough middle point? That's pretty centered. I think that there's like 4 middle points. I can usually tell quite well from my eye. Yeah, there's 4 middle points. So what we're going to do is add another one, or another layer here. And then another layer here. And that should make it... Oops. And that should make it... Is that going to work now? Thank you. That should make a dead middle point, shouldn't it? Like right there should be the middle point. Yeah. But basically, there's like these big purple blobs with big orange domes, in fact, on top of it. So we're going to do a hollow... Well, we might as well do a normal cylinder, to be fair. It's not going to be that big. A cylinder out of 1591, which is this block that I've got in my hand, from what I can remember, with a radius of 5 and a height of 2 for the minute. Oops. Unknown command? Oh, yeah. Double slash, maybe. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's a good size. That's a good size. Let's keep the middle point. We don't want to lose the middle point. Yeah. I think we need to go a few more blocks up, you know. So I'm going to stand in the middle again. I'm going to add another 3 on top of that. I'm stuck. Don't suffocate. Yeah. That's much better. That's much better. Okay, and then the middle point is right here. So now we're going to come in 4 blocks. And then we want 2 blocks high, maybe? Yeah. Find the middle point again. I should really make the middle block a different color. So then it's easier to tell, isn't it? 3 by 2, maybe? Nope. Should have done it by 1. Undo. Should have done it by 1. 1 would have been a much better gradient. I want to try and get a dome on the top. That's the tough bit. So then we're going to do 2 by 1. And then that should be about it for the dome. Yeah. So we've got like this sort of domed top here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a few blocks by hand now to make it a little bit much better, or a little bit better of a dome shape. So something like this. And getting better with the organic shapes, hey? We're getting a little bit better. It's never been my thing. So I'm pleased that we keep doing these sort of weird organic shapes. to sort of force us into getting better at it. And I think it's working. I like to think it's working at least. Definitely a lot better than when we were at the beginning a couple of years ago. And then I'm going to place these on top. And maybe there as well. It makes the top a little bit more square. But it is Minecraft at the end of the day. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we should put another one on the top here then. Like that. That's nice. That's a nice dome on it. It does feel to me that we got the middle point wrong. Like width-wise. There's 5 blocks on this side. And 6 on this side. So I'm going to remove this one. Just for the start. Set to air. And I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. So now I want to copy this whole thing. I want to copy the whole lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out here until we get in line with both sides of the purple. We're going to go from there and then delete these ones to here. That should do fine. I can probably do 2 there. And I'm going to stand right here so I can copy it. 5,000 blocks. There's 2 of these as well. So I'm going to come over here now. Get it in line. A few blocks in between it. I think it's going to be nice. And just paste it there. There we go. We got 2 of them. Woohoo. Did that say wet noodle? No, I think it said clipboard. I swear I just saw something that said wet noodle. Very strange thing to be able to see. Alright, there we go. So this is a huge project. Just alone, the power plant alone is going to be a huge project. Next episode, we're probably going to take a break away from the power plant itself and go and probably build I really want to build a residential house. Another residential one. It's been a while since we've sort of been over there. So I would really like to just build another house, keep the sort of houses up. I'm just going to select here to here and just set to stone. There we go. So we get a nice stone floor just to get us started here. We've got a building to do. The building itself, the power plant itself, isn't actually that big. With Burns's, what's it called? Like headquarters room, whatever you want to call it. Maybe we can do Homer's room with his little setup and stuff like that. So yeah, there's quite a fair bit left on the power plant alone that we need to do. In fact, there's a lot, an awful lot. But I'm going to leave it there for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!